Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the xsinick show. I'm xsinick, and this is xnicky, and the yellow bear you see off to your left. And what we do here in the stream is that we do a lot of like artwork in 3D. We also do gaming, and we chat and a bunch of other things like that. But we do 3D art mostly. We also do traditional 2D like drawing and that kind of thing. So if you like that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. If you like really cool, zany, artistic-y. Anyway, okay, enough of that intro, guys. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, let's see how much art we could get done here in Blender. I'm actually going to prepare like a teacup I have, and in the teacup, I'm going to kind of show how to do a little retopo, and also how to like merging that with an existing model that you may have, stuff like that. It's not going to be all about that. Then after that, we're going to switch over to some Soul 3000 game level design, and we started to do some of that. We started to design kind of like a connecting area that's going to get our character from the actual level 1, and he's going to get into like a secret area. So we're designing like a door and an area for that. So guys, without further ado, this is going to be a really fun stream. Back on track. I also want to shout out everyone who who hung out with me over the weekend. So I actually hang out in the weekend, and it's not all structured like this all the time. On the weekend, we do drawing, we play games. I do reactions, we listen to music, the full works, guys. So the reactions parts and everything, and you get to see the real me sometimes. The actual human being behind the voice and behind the green bear, if you so will. So I think this is going to be pretty cool. Let's get right to it. Shouting out everyone also who watched me this morning when I actually streamed myself live driving through like a countryside and then into a city. So there's always something different here on the show that you could always check out, and I take suggestions also. So there's that too, and I like to review anything that you might have, that you might want a little feedback or questions, especially when it comes to art, drawing, special effects, anything like that, guys. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Even popular culture too, right? Anything like like my one friend, he really likes cars, and I have another friend who really likes bikes, and we talk about that all the time, right? And we go through, and they teach me things. I'm here to learn from you guys also. Anyway, hey, let's go. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do here, right? So I'm gonna jump in here, And as you said, it says 1 hour freeform. So basically, I'm going to spend just 1 hour working on this really quickly, and then we're going to jump over to some actual level design, which we started in a video you could watch on YouTube and on Twitch, right? You could check that out too. Okay, guys, so let's going to jump right into some Blender here. Let's get Blenderizing. I could actually split this in half, like this handle in half, and just have that be mirrored. Let's do that. That's going to be so much easier. Let's go into face mode. Do that. Yeah, boy. I hope your day is going good. My day was pretty challenging today. There was a whole bunch of stuff happening. So in real life, believe it or not, I was going into like a driveway of someone, right? I was going into a driveway. I just share this with you guys. And my car, right? I have a small car that I drive, right? And then I have a slightly bigger car, right? But I was driving the smaller car because it's good on gas and I like it. It's been the car from number one. And what ended up happening is that I pulled into this guy's driveway. And the driveway, it wasn't paved. It was kind of like a dirt driveway, but it had gravel. So it's kind of like a gravel driveway. And apparently, like what happened is that I pulled a little bit too far into like his grass. And where I live here, there was a ton of snow, and all the snow is melting now, and there's rain. So there's a lot of mud. And like I pulled up in his driveway, and like the one side of my car got stuck in his grass. So like I was trying to like back out, so I tried backing out and just dug the car deeper and deeper in the mud. So I got out of there, and he had like some trash off to the side. So I found like a piece of board, like a piece of wood, broke that in half, stuck some on the one side of the tire, on the one tire on one side, and I went to the other tire and stuck the board under it. And I started to move out, but then the car slipped back down, and I spun out, and it dug the car deep. So my car is like slanted to one side, and I'm stuck in in the mud in this guy's garage, at this guy's house. And when I say this guy, he actually was a customer, right? So I do deliveries, guys. I do deliveries from time to time. That's some of the stuff that I do now. It's one of the things that I do. And I just was delivering something to him, and I got stuck in his driveway, basically. And I had to call roadside assistance. I don't know if you know what that is, but roadside assistance is where there's like a garage or whatever service people or whatever it is. They offer a service where they could send like a tow truck or like somebody to help you fix a tire, or in this case it was somebody came out with a tow truck with a winch to get me out of the mud. Man, that was like 2 hours, man. 2 hours wait. I had to wait on the person and then get me out, and I thank God for it, and my day was basically done there. After that I was like, you know what, I'm going home and try to relax a little bit. So that was interesting. And the good thing about it is like, like I could see all the equipment I wish I had. Like I'm probably gonna try to get like a tow cable, like a chain or something, so that my one vehicle could pull the other vehicle out of like a situation like that. Yeah, so yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of things like that. But anyways, that was my day. In real life, not as a radioactive green bear. Okay, I gotta select these edges right here and just make sure it's like ultra flat. I'm gonna put the screen keys on here. Let's do that. So that yeah, in case if you're wondering what combination of keys I'm pressing for stuff, you could see it. And of course, it's the stuff above xsnicky's head. Okay, that's enough of that. Grab. What's interesting? We could talk about interesting stuff. I mean, I don't know what's interesting to you, but one thing that I found a little interesting. Do you guys hear about Mr. Beast actually wanting to buy TikTok? Yeah. I wonder what that's going to be like, you know, if he bought something like that. Okay, I want to turn these things off and just see what this is doing. Okay. That's what that's doing. Okay, so we have one half here that's kind of modeled out. Okay, I'm gonna turn everything back on like that. Why isn't this? That's really odd the way that wants to behave like that, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? There's a thing in here to merge. There you go. You just had to turn that up just a little bit. If you don't know who Mr. Beast is, just look up the name Mr. Beast. I'm not a huge fan. Like I don't really watch his stuff, but you know you gotta respect the hustle though. You know. Okay. Now at this point, I'm gonna just collapse all of these. Well, let's see if we could build this part here first. Extrude that. Point. Just want these points. Okay. You're getting somewhere there. Let's just get this right there like that. Yep, and I knew there was some straggles, so let's get rid of those guys immediately. What? Wait, really? I'm gonna get rid of the extra subdivisions. Maybe I'd put a shrink wrap just before it too. Wow, yeah. Let's put a shrink wrap just before it. Yeah, boy, we're working with oil now. I should probably merge this and this together. Oh, we could just leave this as is, and I could let's merge this down. Oh, you can't apply? Really? Hide this. Merge that. Go on, this and that. Got a little bit of a mess here. I gotta just clean that up. Now, this part of like this doing this retopo is like I think you gotta have snap on automatically by turning this. If you look up here, this thing right here is snap. You click that, you turn it on, and then what you want to do is to select. You want something like maybe like face or even like volume. But let's go vertex and face for now and see what we got with that. Or you got a whole shift to include face in the. And let's try wasn't there like a surface? But let's click on volume. Now I think volume actually has you going inside of it. So I'll do vertex face. Let's keep that like that. Yeah, okay. So we got that kind of connected. I'm just gonna bring up these other pieces right here. You can easily just do something like this and then subdivide this. And that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but hey, you know, we gotta get where we need to get, like, as quickly as you kind of can. I'm gonna do what has to be done, guys. And that's a F5 action. Start connecting these like immediately. You know, you do what you gotta do, right, guys? Okay. We got 30 minutes. Okay. We got 30 minutes to go. Just heard myself echo there. Okay. So, just kind of connect that up there a little bit. Extrude. This is probably not the best way to have that happen right there. But we'll figure this out. go. Okay. I think once we subdivide, this is gonna even out. Just subdivide it, and I'm gonna do this part in here manually. So let's go ahead, subdivide, and we're gonna go ahead and shrink wrap again, so it kind of hugs the way it needs to hug. Yep, and we should have enough subdivisions for this. I'm gonna collapse it. I'm just gonna go in and do everything else manually. Whoa. Okay, so it's gonna go ahead and collapse this. See? So after we did this, we kind of retopoed over the handle, and I'm gonna collapse it so it becomes like a singular mesh without any modifiers on there. There we go. Yep, and see all the points line up somewhat. You could fix what doesn't. Yeah, I know there would have been extra left over here. And we could get fixed. We could fix the ones that are kind of left over. Frame. Okay, I'm just gonna hide the handle. There we go. And gonna try to link these up. I probably want edges too. We want every snap thing in here. Yeah, no volume. There we go. At least we could go along an edge. That's cool. Just going to go back and kind of like a top view, and just gonna split this in half one more time here in wireframe. Go ahead and mirror that. Just doing that snap off. Come into this right here. Whoa. We probably have some edges we could remove here. I'll leave it in. Okay, I'm gonna do not hold on. I just felt like it needed a, probably even needs to cross over that way. Yeah. That's how you do that. It's already kind of cutting there. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna merge this with this cup here. I'm looking at something. I think there's a. Hey, no problem, light crayon. How's it going? How's it going? Like crayons in the house. Hey, how's it going? Hello, hello. Not too bad. Nikki, are you gonna say hi? Okay.
こんにちは。こんにちは。
Oh no, I gotta save. Oh no, I didn't save. Like, where were you? I didn't save all this time. I did a bazillion changes and now Blunder's frozen. No. Please, please. Like, Kron, you weren't at your post to remind me. I'm just joking. Oh no, look, you see Blender's frozen. Oh no, please, please, Blender, come back. Please, don't crash. I don't want to lose all the... Oh, yeah. Okay, this time I'm going to save. Watch this. Control S. It just saved. Oh, man. It just switched over to some other mode. Oh, that was close. Okay, I just finished this. I don't want to have to do it over. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to split this. Split the cup. Top. Split the cup in half. Wow, that's a lot of like. It's a lot of polygons. Let's make sure we have. Oh, we have some that's got selected that shouldn't have been selected. Okay. I think everything else is fine. Okay, yeah, boy. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. Only, let's delete X. Spaces. Okay. If we get rid of that, so we have half the teacup. Let's merge this part with this part. J. I'm going to select everything. I'm going to do Alt M. Alt M, where you could merge the nearest points to each other. This is how you join things that are vertices by distance. Okay, yeah, so it merged a bunch. Let's just check like where we connected it and see if it's all one. Oh, nope, some is missing. Let's fix that. Okay, that's better. Let's check this one here. That's better. Okay, let's do that again. Select everything. Alt M by distance. Okay, so we have one continuous cup. I'm gonna turn this let's turn that wireframe off of there. Okay. Now this, can we fix this? The shading seems to suck a little bit. Ew, maybe you don't want to do that. Let's shade it after. Your internet is really bad today. It's okay, man. Like, what's going on with it? What did you do yesterday after I went? Oh, what did I do? I think I just played some Warframe yesterday. And, yeah, just kind of chilled out a bit. Yeah, like this needed to relax and it's not relaxed, and that's kind of why we're getting that. So auto smooth again, nope. Merge. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make this real, and then I'm gonna come back in here again. Let's merge vertices by distance. It's just a what? It's on a ledge super close to the ceiling just so that it could work? Oh, I no, I got you. So it's going in and out? Oh. Ah, okay. Guys, let's see what's going on here. Let's select everything. Let's do another merge by distance. Let's turn up the distance. It's too much. This might work. Clean merge by distance. Oh, it's a little too much. Then it stops. That's wow. It sounds as if like you probably have like a shaky connection there. You know, like maybe a plug is coming in and out. Like, do you know how to like go and like unplug the router? I think that's what that box is called. Do you know how to unplug it and reset it? Do you know how to do all that stuff, or oh no? I'm going to go into sculpting so I could touch certain parts of this mesh. And I'm looking for relax. I'm looking at the new brushes they have down here. Oh, you don't know how? Okay, okay. And now would be a good time to learn. Oh man. That's according to the router that you have. Then it could fix everything. Are you gonna like, are you guys gonna call like the internet person to come out and see if you could fix it up? Or no? I'm looking at these brushes here on the sculpt. Oh, okay, where's relax? Oh, maybe it's more like smooth, right? So smooth is kind of like relax. Something like that. Ooh. Oops. Let's not do that. Let's try it with symmetry. Why symmetry? Okay. Yeah, we will call them tomorrow because it's almost midnight. Yeah. I'm going on holiday in April. Okay. So that's next month. That's cool. Wow. Are you excited to go on holiday? Is it somewhere nice that where you really wanted to go? Butlins. Oh wow. What's that about? Ooh. Do you have like fun activities there or? Oh, this is probably not merged. Let's go back into. So I don't know if anybody out there knows this, but in Blender, if you this is a polygon sculpt, right? You could literally take the sculpting tools and affect your polygons with it. So if you don't know that, I mean, you know now, and then you could like visualize your wireframe on top of that by coming here, click wireframe, turn the opacity down a little bit, and you can kind of see what's happening. There's a bunch of activities there. Yeah, that does sound like a lot. That does sound like it'd be fun, like to go somewhere else and kind of like relax from your common environment. Yeah, boy. What kind of activities, if you don't mind me asking? I'm just wondering. I gotta undo that crease right there. Go back to the sculpt. Yeah, we're employing a bunch of techniques here, guys. Normally all you would have is like soft selection to get this kind of work done. Let's go back into to layout just to really take a look at. Let's see the wireframe here again. Okay, I think I want to get rid of a row of edges. Let's see what that does. Let's get rid of that. Let's then subdivide that again. It's almost like a manual retopo. Oh no, the top of the cup is messed up. Let's fix that. Okay, so you don't really know. That's okay. But I'm happy that you're getting like a vacation and stuff, man. That's awesome. Okay, let's bring this back together. Yeah, like a racetrack. Select this edge here, this edge here, bevel that. Something like that. Let's give it a yeah, something like that. Let's do that to hold it. If we were to like oh yeah, let's just remove that, see what this does. One of the things I like to vacation at, seeing that you're mentioning vacations, I like to go to the beach. You know, that's always fun. The ocean, you know. You know what's really fun? Like going to the ocean, you know, and just hanging out with friends and family, you know. Like even drinking like coconuts at the beach. It's kind of fun stuff. If you have ever never done that, it's all good, you know. Just in time, you know, that would be a thing I would say to put on, like, you know, a bucket list of things that you would want to do. Never drank out of a coconut before, so you're not alone with that, like Crayon. So I basically grew up in the Caribbean, so like, you know, we had coconuts all the time, and I'll tell you, it's magical. It's like, you know, I went with my wife on vacation to where I grew up, and we went to the beach, and also we went to Florida over here in the U.S. And I think like the UK, you know, you could come to the Caribbean cheap, you know, when you grew up and stuff, and even here in the U.S. you could go to places like Florida and California, but and there's Hawaii and all that sort of stuff. I don't think there's anywhere in Britain that might be like that because it's so high up. But the reason why I'm saying that is because she came to the Caribbean and she was like, Nick, you know, I would like to see what it's like drinking out of a coconut, right? So we went to like this guy selling coconuts, like a little ways from the beach, and he took the coconut, right? I don't know if you know like how a coconut actually is. I'll show you what it is. Right? So this is a coconut. I'll show you a first picture. Actually, I'll show you this right here. So this is a coconut, right? It looks like this on the tree. Let me make it bigger. Yeah, it looks like this on the tree, right? And you could actually, and they're very tough. So you need like a knife or machete or something, like a big sword or something. And you cut them down, because they come in bunches like this. And you could cut one, right? And a coconut is bigger than your head, you know. So you picture your head and picture something bigger than your head. And you cut it down, and then let me go to another picture. And when you cut it down, it looks like this, right? Not this one here, this one behind it. And then you go to a guy, right? And what he does, he cuts away. You see like how this cross section is right here? This here is like a fibrous, it's like kind of like a fiber type thing, almost like when he cuts into it, it's like styrofoam, but it's really tough. I can't think of what might be like this and that you might know, but you don't eat this part. You know, he cuts into it, and inside of this, it looks like this on the inside because he split it in half. this inner white part you could actually eat. That's called coconut jelly. And inside of this, which you're not seeing right now, is a bunch of water that fills up this thing. And the water tastes like drinking like a really sweet. I don't know if you've ever tasted coconut water before, but it tastes like really sweet water, and it tastes really good like Kool-Aid. It's really addictive. If like you ever drank coconut water, you want to drink it all the time. That's why people go nuts for it. Literally nuts. Okay, you've had coconut water before? Okay, great. Okay, yeah, so he cuts into this and then he puts like a straw down in it and you could drink the water straight out of the coconut. It's like it's like night and day. It's like it's so cold. I don't know how the coconut keeps the water cold. It's cold, it's refreshing. Like when you drink it, you actually feel alive. If you drink straight from a coconut, it actually like I think there's like a ton of electrolytes in there. So it's like drinking like the best Gatorade you ever had, but without the artificial taste. And when you cut all this white stuff here out from here, it leaves, and you see this thin brown part around the rim here. This thin brown part is essentially this thing here. That's that thin brown part. It's like a shell, you know. And look, this coconut jelly got kind of thick on here. And when the coconut jelly is when the coconut jelly is thick like this, it's like eating. I don't know if you ever had shaved coconut. That's what the coconut jelly. It gets hard, and it's like eating like an apple but harder than that. And it tastes really good. But when you get the coconut when it's green like this, the jelly is soft. You never had shaved coconut? You should try it. The shaved coconut is basically this inside part here that they shave up. And that's so coconut have multiple parts. The only part you don't eat in the coconut is this hard shell because it's mega tough. You know, you're not gonna eat that. You'll break like teeth. You could do all kind. You could use it as a bowl, like a cereal bowl. It's so hard. It's like wood. And then the other part you don't eat is this white fleshy thing that's supposed to be on the outside of the coconut. So if you go to the grocery, you see the brown wood part and the inner part. If you ever go to a grocery to buy it, you rarely ever see like the full actual green coconut like this with this fibrous outside. You rarely ever see that in a grocery, but you see it on the cans. If you buy coconut water, you see like this picture on the can. So that's what coconut is, and it's fun, and there's even yellow ones. Yeah, it's so refreshing. So that's something you can put on your list for some years from now. You say, hey, wait a minute, I remember that one guy, xsinick, told me about drinking a coconut. I think I'll try it. And then you try, you'll be like, oh snap. You'll be like, this is the best thing ever. Okay, I'm gonna put a decimate on this. Oh, okay guys, we're out of. So I'm about to finish this up. It's been an hour, so we passed the 1 hour the 1 hour freeform session. So we did what we came out to do. We actually merged the handle with a cup. So let's see here. I mean, it's not the best merge, and we could do more to it. I'm probably trying to do a little more to it, but I'm going to come here and add a decimate here to this to see what it would look like with less polygons. 0. Let's go 5, like half the amount of polygons. Okay, that looks like a mess. Let's do unsubdivide. Okay, right there. So unsubdividing it makes it look pretty good. It could be unsubdivide. That still sucks though. So let's go back to collapse. The collapse is just going to collapse it any old way. Unsubdivide is going to try to keep the quads in the thing. Okay. Like this part here I feel is like a little too much, so I'm gonna just do something like this. Just kind of skip skip certain parts here. Ooh, whoa. Something like that. Okay, gonna delete that. Get rid of those edges. Yeah, you could manually like this is like too much here, right? We don't want that, so I'll just leave this inner part here, and we just kind of, because you're not really gonna see here. That's so cool. Yeah, I like the cat you made. How did you make that cat? What kind of language is that? I think you're using some kind of language font, right? That's cool. I could just copy and paste your cat back at you. That's so cool. Meow. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's leave that like that. This cup is subdivided to Kingdom Come. Let's do a couple skip rows here. Okay. Oh, that's better. Nope, I gotta leave that in there. With my keyboard, if I hold the Windows key button, then press it, shows you a menu. Really? So if you do that, and then, that's Windows though. Oh, that's an OS. Oh, wait a minute, really? Oh, yeah, that's Windows. Okay, that's cool. Side the drank. Let's do this down here. Just cleaning up the excess polygons, that's all. Nothing to see here. Because this is the inside, we don't need to. Whoops. Go back. Let's do that. Oh yeah, that's like what they call a character key set, right? I think I might have that. The character keys. Yeah, the character map. So you're bringing it up like on Windows, kind of like with a command. Is it something like this? And you can pick different ones. That's so cool. You came up with a cat though. Yeah, there's a bunch I'm missing. That's so cool you came up with that cat. That's the coolest thing I've seen today. What if I get rid of this? It's really bothering me. Nope. Kinda need that. Okay. We cleaned it up considerably. Still a subdivided kingdom come tea. Let's bring the drink in. So the drink basically we don't need, I mean we could leave the whole volume in there, but we actually don't need that. We just need the top of it. I'm gonna leave the volume in there. Now let's go ahead and do this. I don't think Blender intelligently unsubdivide this. I mean, their decimate still needs to be, I think, a little more intelligent in the way it wants to decimate, but it's still pretty good for what it is. I'll leave that alone. Okay. That is fine. I mean, you actually probably don't need the inside. I'll probably not include that. Okay. All right, so let's move on to some level design. Go ahead and kind of save that. Looking smooth. And one way is to probably try to render it. Save. Shading. Okay. Let's try to render this. I'm gonna go here and let's see what's in the. Let's add a sky to this. Gonna add a new, it's gonna call it porcelain. It's gonna turn the roughness down, that so it's a little bit shiny. Like a teacup, like a teacup. And let's move the sun around so we can see. Let's change this to cycles real quick. Just denoise and go 64. Make this a little bit rough. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And in here, I'm gonna just add a floor, which is just a regular plane, or grid rather. Let's do the grid one. And elevation, let's go 60 on that, so it's a little more overhead. Okay, the only other thing I would think before we move on would be to I just want to see what pinch is going to do there in the sculpting. Sharp crease polish. Crease polish? Really? Oh man, things are different here. Okay, pinch magnify. I have no idea what it actually is going to do. Oh, gotta have the teacup selected to begin with. Okay, so that does actually kind of help a little bit. Wait a minute, like Rayon. Let me ask you one question. Was your sister basically trying to like throw the ball at you? And did she miss and hit the cable box instead? The internet box instead? Oh man. Wow. I bet she was asking for trouble, right? Okay, I think this is good enough, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get any better than this. I think this is cool for what it is that we're gonna do with it later. I'm just gonna turn off the wireframe off of this. Okay. Now, I'm almost afraid to look at the reference image, but let's do it anyway. I think that it's a sharper, where it merges there, sharper, but let's take a look. Okay, here we go. I'm afraid to look. No, please. Yeah, it's sharper, but you know what? I think we might be able to get away with that. It's a little bit sharper. Yep, and it has that stupid thing that's right in. If I just X that out, what happens? Solves that shading. Well, wouldn't you know? Okay, so that's it. Step away from the teacup, sir. You screwed with it enough. Okay, I'm gonna take this handle. Let's delete that. Strictly for teacup texturing. Teacup, drink. Save that. Okay, more could be done, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so let's go over to Sol 3000 level design and see what that's about. Let's go. Okay, so let's get into, let's bring up where we were last with the level design. Do, 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 do. Bam. Oh yeah. Actually, we were a little more ways back than that. Let's see, in level hidden gate. I think that definitely that looks more like it. Let's open that up. Yeah, I feel your pain, my friend. Yeah, yeah, this is for this is definitely for the game. Yeah, we're gonna dive deep into it. Oh, not too deep. We're gonna dive deep enough. We're gonna start getting deeper. Let's see here. So let's see, version, so version 3 extension. Okay, this is. Let's look at that. Don't save this. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember this now. Okay, so we did take that chunk of terrain and we basically kind of cut into it, and we made these we made this part right here. So these are the new parts that the guy is gonna walk into the mountain. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, whatever you want to do, yeah, it's fun. It's cool about hanging out, man. Like Creon, you gotta take me on vacation with you, you know. Again, no phones on vacation. That's the rule. Is there a rule like that or no? No, there's no rules on vacation. Well, that sounds like fun. Okay, I'm gonna I just want to see what this looks like. If I just, I noticed I actually know that the, what do you call it, like the texture map on this is probably screwed up because I'm actually sculpting into this. And probably what I did is get rid of the texture map off of this one. That's what happened. But let's try to fancy it up a little bit by let's come in here. Let's fancy that up a bit. Let's do some ray tracing to get some of that in there. Motion blur simplified. Yeah, I think that's fine. If we come in here, we could apply like a matte cap. Let's apply like a ZBrush matte cap to this, and let's just turn off random. Let's go material. Okay, I'm gonna re-smooth this. Okay. So yeah, the cave is dug out. It's not very interesting in here, but at the same time, you know, I don't want it overly like so interesting that it looks different. Let's go into sculpting. Yeah, you see this thing here? That's kind of weird. So let's see what that is. What is that? Ooh, that's an anomaly. some kind of anomalies there. Oh, just fixing it. Fixing. Wow, that was weird. Oh yeah. It sounds like it, dude. Like, yeah, that sucked. Well, if you go, thanks for hanging out. That'll be, it's always great having you on here. No rules on vacation. Oh, you can barely make out what I'm saying. Okay. Now I said no rules on vacation. Have fun, man. I hope your internet gets fixed soon, so, you know. Okay, I'm gonna take what I've sculpted here. I'm just gonna plop it in the level as is before I do like any crazy like texturing and resurfacing or whatever it is, and just to see if it actually works. So let's open the engine. It's not gonna have any shading or anything like that. Or we could do like a fake shading just so we could see where it is. Okay, I'm gonna allow it to open. It's loading. Whoa! I actually drank an entire like bottle of water in a straight shot. I was what? Thirsty? Crazy. Wait a minute. Does this? Yeah, this actually opens. Okay, so let's close that. Okay, that's that part there. What we want is actual level 1. So I'm gonna close the hidden area. Let's close that. Let's open it. Let's open level 1. See what that if we could dump that piece in there. Okay, so we definitely know the areas, which is this chunk right here. Let's dive into that and see if we could turn that off for a second. I think that's a chunk, right? Actually, it's 2 chunks. Okay. So if I hide that, and I think maybe just this one should work. Let's double check it. Let's see. Let's go into where's Blender. Yeah, this is made up of 2 separate things. And I think, did I merge it? No. You know what? I'm just gonna hide those 2 in the because we just want to see, right? So whatever. Let's just do it. Remember, don't save. Hide that, and hide this. Yeah, that should work. Let's go ahead and just save this and update. You know what? And I'll just plop the other one down in actual level 1 on here. Okay. You know what I'm not seeing though? I'm not seeing the... I think this mesh here is for the enemies, right? This is for the AI. So I actually want to see the mesh for the level itself. Okay, the static body ground. Let's see what that is. Okay, that's this. This is what we need. We need a little piece. So I would add that to that piece. Okay, so let's go into Blender. We should be able to export this raw mockup just so that we could see what's going on. Yeah. Okay. So this is the sculpt. Save that. I'm gonna double check the... Let's just double check this. Okay. Let's Just make sure it's not crazily sculpted as yet. Okay, not yet. I'll select that, select this, select that. Select this, select that. I'm gonna just export this just to see what things look like. Export FBX GLTF. Okay. Let's see here. Let's check the engine real quick just to see where to put this. Right here. Okay. We want to put this, well, you know, in level 1, right? Not in extra level, but level 1. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. You know, you gotta keep things kind of neat and tidy, right? So work blender, soul tree, right here. Why isn't there anything else in here? That's kind of worrying me right now. Okay, let's back up a bit. Let's back the truck up. Beep beep. Okay, let's jump in. Let's go. Engine, level assets. Okay, this is better. Level 1. Okay, here we go. That's better. So this is just a temp. Right, so level 1 terrain, version 3 extension. So I'll do I'll just put temp. Well, it's actually let's put L1, which is level 1. L L1 underscore. What is, guys? You know what? I probably just have to clean my keyboard. That's all that needs to happen here. Okay, temp underscore terrain. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead. Let's make sure it's all only selected. Mesh and materials, no animation. Let's go. Okay, so that's exported. I don't think necessarily. Yeah, I could drop it in here. So let's test that out. It'd be better to drop it in here than in the engine with all the other assets, because you know it belongs to the terrain anyway, and we can solve any problems right in here. So it's importing the. It's actually importing the. You know, the mesh. I'm going back in Blender, make sure it just didn't export everything. I think we didn't. Oh, it did. It's finished. I'll just double check real quick here. Export. What? File export GLTF. And yeah, no. Okay, remember export. Come in here. That include, yeah, selected object. Okay, yes, done. Okay, we're gonna import that now. So I gotta go here in level 1 and oh, there's a terrain folder. Well, wouldn't you look at that? That's okay. It's just a temp. It's just a temporary thing. Oh boy, where is it? It should be literally. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. My bad, guys. Okay. Back in action. This is it right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open it up into its own thing. So this is what we're getting. Why is that like that? Oh, is there extra attributes still on this? It looks weird. Let's still open it and see what it looks like. Open scene, new inherited scene. Let's go open scene. I think it's new inheritance. Okay, let's go back to new inheritance scene. It takes me a little while. Yeah, look at this. This is ridiculous. You know why? Because there's like extra attributes on here, and the coolest thing is that it actually remembers Blender's attributes. You could. It actually remembers Blender attributes. So I'm going back in Blender. What is this? Is this like a? Okay, mirror. I'm gonna have to apply that. Let's go here and look at the attributes that's still on here. And let's dump. I'm just gonna dump them. Yeah, there you go. That's all the attributes. That's why. It's pretty cool that it actually comes in on that file format. Anyways, enough for that. Let's select this. Select this back again. Okay, let's go ahead and export this again. We knew it works. So, oh, before we do that, we gotta make sure and close this. There you go. End up into problems. File export. GLTF. All we want to do is test it. So let's go here. Let's go in here and let's see any extra data. Let's see. Apply modifiers. You definitely want that. So apply modifiers. We don't want to bring in attributes, normals, UVs. Why did it bring in attributes even though it says mesh attributes are off? Vertex colors. Oh, that's why. Export all vertex colors and active vertex. Yeah, nip and active vertex color when no material. Okay. All right, let's just leave that on and let's go ahead and export this. I'm gonna have to go back and save that. Okay, it's exporting. Done. What is this? Okay. I'm just going to hit save on this real quick and let's go into the game engine and just see if we could re-import that. Yep, there you go. And in case if you're new, the game engine I'm using is called the Godot game engine. No, did it still keep the attributes in here? I'm gonna have to delete this. I'm gonna copy the name. I'm gonna have to delete this and hopefully it dumps any reference to this. Let's delete that. Remove. Okay. Basically it's telling me that it's open, so I'm gonna close that. Okay, let's dump it now, delete. Why? Can I remove? It's not being used. Let's try it now. Remove. I could just delete it straight out the folder. Why is there still attributes on this? I'm just gonna tab in and see what's happening. You know what? I'll just drop a material on it. That's gonna solve everything. My bad, guys. I'm just gonna do that right now. Dropping a material. That's all we like to drop a material. Make it a little bit shinies. There you go. Okay. So there's a material on here. It's all nice and shined up. It should bring in. It should come in better. I should know better than to export it without a material, you know. So go ahead and export GLTF into the game engine here. Whatever. Let's export. Blender's doing it suspiciously pretty quick. I mean, that's going over like instantly. Let's come in here and see if it imports it. Okay, yeah. So it did update. Okay. I'm gonna double click just to take a look at what this looks like. Oh, okay, so look, here we are. It's super wet, shiny, gray mud. It'll work. It's just a test scene. We just want to test to make sure that what we're doing here is actually working. We're going to import new inherit scene. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, whatever it wants to act stupid. It's coming here. Is that kill polygon? Really? Okay, what's the name of these things? DORES 076. Okay, so there's nothing like that, so I could bring the scene now. So let's select this, 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 and this. I'm gonna copy, literally paste this in here. Paste. Bingo. Oh, we still had one more to kind of hide. Let's hide that guy. This guy here. Okay. Why is the material not showing in the right ways? Let's solve that. I just want to change the color just to make sure that's supposed to be doing the right thing. Huh? Oh, it's all locked off. Let's come in here and not make unique. Let's see here. Make unique. New standard. Clear. Make unique. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's better. Whatever weird thing was happening there, I don't know. Let's make it a little less rough. Oh, wait a minute, it could just be my preview mode. Maybe it's not shaded. That's why. Okay, that's all. It's all good. I'm just gonna go ahead and save this. Yeah, I think my preview mode is not shaded. And then that's going to level 1 and actually see if it's shaded. Yeah, boy, it's shaded. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Sometimes some things are not shaded for performance reasons. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a plane right in here so we could walk inside of there up to the door. So let's go ahead and do that in here. And maybe let's see if we can make it shaded. So I have unshaded, so that's no good. Let's go display normal. Much better. Unshaded is good to some degree. Okay, so what we want to do is to create like a nice plane here. That's part of the static body ground. And that's the collision shape. Let's make another collision shape 3D. So add collision shape. Let's create it. Right, and we gotta put a shape on there. Shape. Let's do it could be just a flattened out box. It's all good. Here it is. Let's bring it over here. Let's flatten that out. Whoa. Okay. Grab one of these things. Things like so. And like so. We're going to use that as the ground so that we could... our guy have something to walk on. He doesn't go falling through the floor. At least, you know, to test this stuff out, right? We got to see if what we're modeling makes sense. If it needs, I think it probably needs some more sculpting, and then the texturing does all the work. You got a little while, so we don't go flying out. Okay. Put that right there. Let's rotate this a little bit more. Something like so. This should work. Make it a little bit wider. Okay, we're gonna duplicate this and put it over on the other side, which is over here. And the thing is, I have a collision for the wall, and there needs to be a hole in that so that we could actually walk through. All right, so now let's test this out. Just double checking to make sure there's no anomalies. Okay, so there is a collision wall in here, and we need to punch through, else we can't get to that area. We need to punch a hole through this wall. But the thing about it is that this collision mesh was generated from an actual collision mesh, this virtual mesh. So the only thing I could do is to disable the wall, and so that we could walk there and me not crash through it. So let's see. So this is a ground, this is a wall, and I could try to disable this wall by, I think, pulling this guy out of there, and that should do it. For now. Go ahead and save this. Alright, so let's walk through our like gray scene. Okay. So this is level 1. If we're going to level 1, we should see the gray scene now. Yeah, boy. You know, I could turn off. Let's go back in here. Let's just turn the wall off here for a minute. Let's turn the ground off for a minute. Let's go back into level 1. Let's take a look. Oh, we gotta save. Gotta save. Okay, much better. So let's test this out. Close that. Here. Okay, let's test it out. So this is with our new like hidden area. We want to see what that's going to look like in game. Is there still grass on the ground? Yeah, there is. This is going to be wild. Part of this guy is going to be like gray. Okay, here it goes. Oh, did my controller on? It's loading. Off the bat. Oh, look at it totally loaded in. Okay, let's see if we can get to that wall area there real quick. After we take care of some of these bad guys, that is. Yup. Go down like that. Yep. Don't. Okay. Okay, let's see if we could solve the puzzle here. Okay, and the likeness of him as a firmament. Oh, I should know this. Okay, let's pick this one. No! Oh, wah. Okay, let's restart this. There's no way to get back in here. Why is it running so weirdly? Oh, because it actually picked, because I picked that? That's odd. I have to rework this guy anyway. I don't know why is it acting so weird? Okay. That's gotta be reset. Let's try it one more time. Okay, we're playing again. Let's just try to get past these bad guys. We have no time to try to kill them and stuff. Oh, the wall. Okay, you gotta reset. I forgot there's no wall in here to protect you from like flying into Kingdom Come. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh no. Which one is it? Let's pick that one. No, it's wrong again. You should know your Bible, guys. That's basically Bible verses. Okay, let's go. You would think I would be able to disable these and just have the doors open for when I want to run through. But no. Maybe later. Okay. Oh yes, obviously this one. What? This is embarrassing. Wow, guys, I'm getting all these Bible verses wrong. You know what? That only means one thing. I gotta dig into the Word of God more and read. That's what that means. Okay. What? Uh, Imagine going through all this just so you could see if a design element is working or not. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let's go. And I fell. Oh man. Let's go. Come on, you can do it, buddy. Okay. Back in action. We're gonna pick the right one. Then we're gonna kill those guys. I mean, destroy those robots. Aha! This is the one. Yeah, boy. I know we're bound to get it at one point. Okay, time to get rid of these suckers. Look how one guy just went flying. You want some of this? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Stay in the straight and narrow. Let's get rid of these two knuckleheads. That guy went flying to Kingdom Come. Whoa! What? Okay. Okay, here we go. We're about to test to see if those new areas are working. Oh, more bad news. Okay, nobody's coming out of that one so far. Let's check this. Okay, extra set. Yeah, boy. Looking good so far. Okay, I don't want to go too much to the edge to go falling off. But yeah, that looked like that's working. Wow. Definitely. Yeah, we just need to fix it up. Okay. Let's check the other one. Oh, look at these two knuckleheads here again. Get out of here. Get out of here. It also helps that I have infinite ammo. Okay, let's check out the other area. Yeah, it works. Okay. So if I walk like this, let's just do regular. Really? Okay. There we go. That works. Okay, yeah. So we just need some touching up and some texturing, and yeah, it needs a whole lot of work basically. Okay. So right here it had nothing, and we were able to make 2 design changes in there. That's cool. Why is this? Why does this have collision on it? That's weird. Why can't I get back? Am I stuck? No. If I could wiggle my way out of here. I don't know what I'm stuck on. I should like literally just walk smooth like butter. Okay, there you go. Well, these two guys are following me. Get out of here. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm gonna call that a stream for now, guys. Yeah, I just want to make sure that these 2 design elements, which is you know, this thing over here, that thing there. So guys keep following me. Get out of here. Whatever. Oh, it's 4 guys now. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. You know, we know that our 2 elements, this element over here, it's a new set extension, extra set, and this one over here is actually they're working in engine. All right, I'll see you guys later. You know, shouting out our Light Crayon for coming in and saying hello again. And everyone else, like Mr. Kaplu earlier, saying coming in and saying hello. I hope to see you in my next stream tomorrow, God willing, and we'll see if we continue doing more level design in using the Godot game engine, using Blender, 3D Code, all the goodies. Also look forward to more Blender basic tutorials coming up. I have to do one with texturing and materials, and that's the one that's coming up next. It's going to be UV mapping, texturing, and materials. All 3 in one shot. I'm going to try to do it in under 50 minutes. Wow. You know, if I could do it in less than half hour, it would be even better. But that will be a breakneck speed. And you know, I always like to fully explain how to actually get things done rather than the sensationalized way. Okay, so okay guys, I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll actually see if all that works out. Take it easy. Peace. xsinick hasn't said anything for the whole day, but you know, I think that's okay. You know.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Just look at that.
Yeah, that's what you think, right, xsinick? So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Wow!
Hey you. Okay, bye. Hey,
Night, Mr. Walters.